I got 23 little things to.
This man got 23 little things to say. Huh? I'm pretty sure y'all are wondering why. This is the way we're going to start on, because I know y'all are wondering what is his.
I already
23?
got the WrestleMania card for.
Yeah, we are live. We are live. We are live.
Oh shit!
I love it. This is definitely our new thing. He got 23 bullet points. I don't know half of them. You don't know none of them. But we about to find out today. Today is a special one, y'all. Today means a lot for us. I'm not even gonna lie to you. For me, not only myself, but Andre or Unhinged Dre, because honestly, the person we showing love to today, he kind of brought us together. And I'm not gonna lie, he kind of helped the launch of OH WE WRASSLIN, from the Frost Heenan show to OH WE WRASSLIN. Shout out. Oh, I gotta do this first. I already know. Shout out to my brother Donya, and I already know the tribute show to the guy, the legend, Dustyn Rider. This is gonna be a goodie. Oh, we got a lot of wrestling streets, as you heard. We got AEW. They might have did good. They might be on the good side today. Yeah, they might. This is different. I ain't gonna hold you. This is WrestleMania, because we got a lot of good stuff to say about AEW. Believe it or not, NXT Stand and Deliver. All three black men are main eventing. That is fire. And then we got WrestleMania. This is going to be interesting, because I'm just going to say this. Believe it or not, Dre, I've been saying something with the Seth Rollins and all the predictions. Y'all not going to believe what my final prediction might be. It came out of nowhere for me. Oh, and before we start the show, I got to put this. Just because. Just because.
We're going to talk about it.
Well, we're going to talk about it. Oh, we're going to talk about
that. No, we're going to talk about that.
Take her down.
We're going to talk about that.
Hold on. I want him to see.
Matt Murdock.
We're going to talk about it, brother.
Let me get my crane.
That's the news.
Let me get my Daredevil. I need to get a Daredevil mask.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it, brother.
I need to get a Daredevil mask because I need the lawyer up for
Hogan Banks.
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Your fake chicken noodle soup dance. Yeah, I'm coming after her right now. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. CE, no.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Mic's up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
And gotta go and fit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me. For my black queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, time. All right. Eddie Guerrero going to wrestle God. Yeah, just gonna have to be mad. That's just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
Keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
Whatever. I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit squad. You nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers who, as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what? What is your favorite finish move? Favorite? It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move. Oh no. Oh, this
God damn it. It's a photo 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you put me on.
Yeah, I was about to say this. Hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I will play the street boss.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass, but
all right, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before.
To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested into this, you know, it's money in the bank.
You know what I mean? It's like,
you gotta have some good and bad in their team, and even when it don't make sense, so that's why I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
Hey, it goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
1 second. I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
Wow. Dog. It's like you knew where I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
It's WrestleMania week. You heard? This is the Go Home Show WrestleMania. I don't even know that. I don't know that. I'm be real.
Like Disney. It's like Disney World. It's the most wonderful time of the year, bro. Like that's what it feels like right now, bro.
It's too much excitement. I'm not gonna lie. And shout out to Triple H and the talent. Y'all doing a good job. y'all doing a damn good job. Because predictions. A lot of the people that chill with me, they know what I've been predicting for months now. And I'm not going to hold you. Within the past week, y'all literally switched my whole prediction. And you're going to be shocked because something I've been predicting, it looked like it's going that way. It looked like, you all been saying this for us. And I ain't going to lie. I don't think none of that's right. I think we're going to get a swerve, and I got a reasoning behind that. But we're not getting a swerve in WWE, you know what I mean? Anyway, I heard in the wrestling streets, I don't got the dirt sheet, but I know Dre got some stuff. He got like 23 bullet points. He better have something.
Man, you know what? Look, I apologize. Wasn't able to give y'all this news last week, but just because I couldn't give you this news last week, don't think we forgot about you. And I see a lot of people. I've only seen one person bring it up one time, and I think it deserves more attention than that. Okay. On Twitter.
Oh, that's all.
Kylie Ray. We will start with Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray, bro, independent wrestler, used to work in NXT, AEW, TNA. She just bounced around. Mm-hmm. You having a hard time picturing who I'm mentioning? Because the name ain't popping. Timu Bailey. You know the knockoff Bailey with the Pokemon.
That is crazy. Okay, Kylie, we get it, yo. We get it. She's not even doing much already, so I don't understand. Crazy.
The same girl with the Jericho thing, but I digress. With the Jericho accusations, I digress.
Oh no, she was part of that. Okay, continue. Oh no.
This is why they need to really have like some type of PR training in the contract or something. Like, stay off Twitter, especially if you ain't built like that. You know?
Crazy. That's crazy.
So first thing she do is she get up on there and she like, wrestling fans have no right to criticize what we do in the ring because they've never been in the ring. They've never wrestled inside of a professional ring, so they can't criticize us.
All right, I'm not too mad at that.
And Gail Kim, she doubled down and reposted it.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, go ahead. I wasn't mad at that statement.
Twitter lights them up, bro, and just shows them why that argument is invalid. Like, you're not a chef, but if a chef hands you a meal and it ain't good,
I got you,
are you not allowed to critique it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still allowed to have an opinion just because I'm not a professional. If I, and they just broke down every single way. It was a long ass thread, right? So then some other guy unrelated to this whole thing. So they already got roasted. And on the same day, some other guy with like 28 followers or 23 followers or something like that, he makes a post and he's like, hey, didn't even tag Kylie Ray into the post. That's what makes this funny. Stalking random individuals with 23 followers.
Now, side note, because he said the name wrong, but when we had our conversation, and I know Loso, I know Vishay, I know all the battle rap people that pull up. She was AKA Mr. Wavy. She went from hold on. Before the shot, Kenny Lewis. After the shot, Mr. Wavy.
Yo, when you could correlate it to battle rap like that, that is nasty. But that's exactly what it was, dog. Yo, peep this.
Yo, I said that bar, y'all.
The son with 23, the son with 23 followers, he gonna post on the thing. He's like, hey, there's multiple Instagram accounts dedicated. You know, the accounts with no real picture, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And I got my business and emoji and stuff like that. It's whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know them, like those people who get the fake account and pop off behind the account with no face, you know?
Kenny Lewis.
Several Mercedes Monet accounts just dedicated to everybody.
What I say? Before the shot, Kenny Lewis. After the shot, Mr. Wavy.
Blasting her, bro. All dedicated to destroying Mercedes Monet.
Grab a collar. Thank you.
So here's the crazy part. So Sun points out, I think Kylie Ray is the one who made these accounts, because I noticed that every single first he just said, I think she's the one who's behind these accounts. She follows all these accounts. So actually no, you just said I think she's behind the accounts.
Yes, Mr. Wavy.
He didn't tag her or nothing to this. She responds, I admire Mercedes Monet.
That's the Kenny Lewis part. That's the Kenny Lewis part. Remember Jay Black? Oh, we
Mercedes Monet. She's one of the best ever. Yada yada yada. And then dude's like, well, all of these accounts that I look up, you were like one of the very first people to follow them. Every single one of them. The same exact day that they were created. That's very conspicuous to me, you know? Block.
Oh, it was Prep. Oh, I thought it was Mr. Wavy. Thank you, Loso, for the correction.
You went from
there we go. It was Prep. I thought it was
somebody's page.
Thank you, Loso.
Lying, and then when they brought up the evidence, you block them.
I'm mad at Kevin Durant. Oh, the chat is on fire.
What?
Oh, you know this is for Dustyn Rider.
It was like, oh, I couldn't make it. That was an emergency, but we ain't forget.
KD, I didn't even peek the
story.
KD.
Had to get out there. That had to get.
There you go. There you go. Before the shot, Kenny Lewis. After the shot, Pratt. Well prepped too, with all them accounts. She was well prepped. Soon as he dropped saying, hey, you. Wait, you doing too much.
Yo.
All right, you doing too much.
Yo, get well to Mick Foley.
Oh, yeah, definitely get well.
You know, he had a car accident, and get well to Kevin Owens as well, recovering from
Yes, grab his collar for that.
That was the real bullet point number one.
Respectfully. And Los, we're going to send out the links soon. We're going to get through the wrestling streets, and we're going to get through AEW. I'm not sending no links to anybody until we get to at least NXT. I'm sorry. We're trying to be slightly because this is the first time me and Dre, both of us got something nice to say about AEW. So respectfully, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I do. I'm glad y'all about to pop up for this special show, but I'm not. No, you're not. You're not getting an invite before we talk about AEW. You're not. No, we're not. I know how some of y'all move. Don't laugh. Suplex Dinner Club. You probably saw a bad promo they did. No, we're not doing that. All right, back to the wrestling streets. I just know the supporter because they following us. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all following us, I know y'all got jokes. If you following us, I know you got jokes. So we're gonna wait. Just wait on it. I got y'all. But especially you, Loso. You
when
are
we get
not
to the Dustyn segment, it's gonna get crazy, bro.
It's gonna get
wild. That's what I'm saying. Like, let us get the wrestling because it is WrestleMania weekend. We 3 days away. So respectfully, we do got a lot of wrestling.
I ain't gonna pop them up around WWE. I'm serious about because our prediction is gonna happen regardless. I'm not gonna let that get in the way of prediction.
Oh yeah,
but you know what I mean? Yeah, but once again, I said what I said. All right, I don't care if y'all offended. I love you. You know I do. But we're going to wrestling streets, and I'm letting y'all know. Then we're going to quickly talk about AEW, and none of y'all can come up. None of y'all, respectfully. Especially if I really know you. Oh no, not here. No, not here. Once again, shout out to Suplex Dinner Club. Shout out to my guy Losa from Get Your Bars Off podcast. That narrative, y'all better tune in. My man's Adrian. Shout out to Vache. He cut a rug. He cut any rug. You heard? Any rug. All right, Dre, back to the wrestling street.
Look, you said that we're going to be talking positive about AEW, and that's true. But before we do, Mark Henry might not be. Mark Henry might not be. He already threatened him. He like, say, I dare you.
Yeah, no. I ain't going to hold you. Yeah, Mark Henry on some different, Mark Henry, bro, him, period. And back in WWE, somebody say they must have told him, you all set. Because Mark Henry been wilding out. I saw at the little performance thing they be doing, he spazzed out on Hogan. He slandered Hogan. That was a shocker. And now he's threatening AEW. I ain't never seen this in wrestling. He is legit. This is probably the most blackish thing he's done. Like, the threat he gave out is crazy. I dare y'all.
What Mark Henry told me is I didn't sign the NDA. Fuck around and find out if you want
to. Go ahead. Nah. Mark Henry, the Redeemer, right now. I'm not gonna hold you. You talk about Redeemer. He's the Redeemer. Holmes said no. He is. He literally told AEW, not only Tony Khan. He told AEW as a whole. Say my name out your mouth. I dare you. You better say Mark Henry. You better pronounce every letter in my name. Because if y'all don't, respectfully, at this point, y'all might have to stop slandering WWE. That's a nasty cheat code. Because I don't know what Mark Henry got that he could talk like this to a whole company. He like the whole I dare y'all. Young Bucks, dare y'all. Or I should say old Bucks.
It sounded more like one person partaking. Pretty much sound like, man, I walked away to save me from putting my hands on
the company.
I'm
sorry, back down the company. I know. If you could back down Tony Khan, you back down. He said, I dare you. I never seen this. I dare you to say my name.
Speaking of Mark Henry is claiming Chad Gable is a guy he is seeing as a future world heavyweight champion.
Oh, I'm not mad at that.
And I'm not mad at that, man. Chad Gable is very entertaining. You remind me of like you remind me of Bryan Danielson. Like, he always had charisma, even from Alpha Academy with Jason Jordan. He was the charismatic one. He was
cheated out of the Kurt Angle. Like, that should have been
Grand Americano Fire. Like,
that's not him.
When Gunther was the Intercontinental Champion, he was like the one who should have beat Gunther respectfully instead of Sami Zayn. At that time, he had the real story built in and everything. And it was legitimate. Like, everybody could have seen him, and there would have been no argument with that. And if he was the one people could see beating Gunther during that time, then he's definitely world champion caliber.
No sexual chocolate.
Speaking of Chad Gable, just running through these WWE they bent the knee to the sensitive crowd. You know what I'm saying? Changed the hometown of Grande El Americano from the Gulf of America to the Gulf of Mexico. They switched it to Mexico, so that's hilarious. I thought it was hilarious that first promo that they did.
I think why did he?
Gulf of America. I was like, yo, they are petty for that, bro. But they changed it.
The Gulf of America is hilarious, though. Like that's really made it pop to me that I'm sorry.
They did that the whole AI effects, but the Gulf.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, Jay. I did not know he was going by the Gulf of America.
That's what made. I was like, yo, this dude. Hey, you remember that dad kept trying to like trade him onto my brand? I knew you had him already. I was like, yo.
I need that. That is hilarious, and he's knocking this role out of the park, bro. He really is, yo.
Yeah, man.
Vince would never. That's the bar. Vince would never. No, Los, you know what Vince would never. You know what Vince would never do, Los. Vince would have never changed it back. He would have kept it at Gulf of America.
Hey, that's a fact. And you know what Vince would never do? Vince would never do what his wife or ex-wife Linda McMahon did.
Okay, all right. I see where you're going.
GSV convention in San Diego. Bruh, can someone please?
It was going to happen sooner or later.
Relax.
How are you, the head of the country's Board of Education, and you don't know what AI is? What year is it? It's 2025. You ain't ever seen a movie with the phrase AI, if nothing else. You've never heard of artificial intelligence? Linda McMahon at a at a conference, bruh. Was at a conference doing a speech, and she repeatedly referred to AI during the speech
Allen Iverson
as A1.
Allen Iverson. She's still A1. Is that not the same thing?
Steak sauce, really? Like, yo, where's your mind at?
I didn't even think about that. Linda. Oh. That's crazy, yo. I did not, yo. The A1
education, bro, for the country.
Yo, respectfully though, that's not her role though. All right, we're not going to deep dive in that. We're not going to deep dive in that. All right, what else in there? Leave Linda alone.
Rock making moves, man. Rock got the 80 cartoon on TV right now called the Robo Force.
Listen.
And some people speculate Rock may buy New Japan, bro. That's maybe what the whole T-shirt shit is. You know what I'm saying?
I got my one note outside of what's happening on AEW or NXT that I marked out for. I ain't gonna hold you because you know this is my guy. Tetsuya Naito is a free agent. Well, soon he's gonna.
I'm glad you that written down. That's a good one.
Tetsuya Naito's a free agent. You heard? Naito is a free agent. It's a couple of matches.
He gotta go to AEW.
No, he's not. No, he's not, and no, he shouldn't. No, he's not, and no, he shouldn't. And my rebuttal of why he's not. No, you're not. You're not. The reason why he's not is because, and let me tell you why. Let's go back to how AEW treated the companies they work with, respectfully. That goes back to that, and Naito, like he's smart with how he moves. He not stupid at this, bro. We see what WWE doing. He overseas. You gotta imagine seeing both companies, and it doesn't help when you got the American wrestlers in New Japan.
Want Naito? That's the question.
Huh?
Respectfully,
I think they do.
Yo,
I don't think you make him a world title. I think you do though. I'm not lying. I think you do.
I love because when I said that, he was just like, "What?" Like he was just like dumbfounded. Like,
Yeah, because of
How
what?
can
Like,
they
what do
not
you
want
mean?
Naito?
Yeah,
Like,
how can they not want him? They do.
Because Naito's getting up there, bro. You know
He's still he's still going to wrestle actively. Like he's still going to do the job actively. I hate to say it, more than Shinsuke.
I don't think the WWE. I don't know,
All right,
man.
we'll see. We'll see. I'm so confident in it. And
I
Naito
want
go
to
to
be wrong.
AEW.
I want to be wrong on that one because I like Naito.
Stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
And that'd be great for Shinsuke too. If you could probably throw him with Shinsuke or something.
Bro, Naito, he'll run when he disrespect the title. And I'm normally like, I'm somebody that defend the business. He made me a super fan that run. When he was just throwing the title, like, man, forget all of that. I was like, oh my God. And then he would just be so swag good and then throw the title. I'm like, come on, bro. How you in a fresh suit? And then, I want this. This ain't a change. I want this. Yeah, he will launch it too. Like he will launch.
It really is feeling like draft season with the WrestleMania season.
I do agree with that, Lord.
Because we
I do agree with that.
Keeping on with that. You got Britt Baker possibly heading to WWE, which would be crazy. No. You think about it, like, damn, you baited Adam Cole to AEW just for you to go to WWE would be wicked.
I will say WrestleMania season has me slandering my favorites. I'm not
you were Triple H's golden boy. You left to go over there, and now
Bushi is Bushi probably go to AEW.
If she go to WWE and then Adam Cole got to look on Instagram and see that picture of, Britt Baker with Triple H in the fucking gorilla position with the little pointed at her and shit. Yeah, you gonna be salty. Like, why did I ever come here, bro? You gonna be regretting everything, but nigga, like,
yo, honestly, I was about to say Cole got it, and you babbling. He ain't worried about her, but when you said the Triple H picture, I ain't gonna lie, that probably did hit different. It used to be
me. He was the golden boy, NXT GOAT.
But respectfully, even
I know Vince was about to fuck him over, but Vince didn't know. Karma was coming. Look, you see how God moved? God seen how Vince was about to do Adam Cole and moved in. If he would have just signed that contract, he would have been. He didn't have enough faith. You see, he had to have more faith, Cole. Yo, speaking of people leaving, Mariah Day requested her release.
I know I might be jumping out the window. I know, but I don't care. I don't care over Britt Baker. And y'all know I support Britt. I mean, she's on my doodle list right now. But Harley Cameron, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I'm gonna keep saying it. That is the youngest. Y'all know how I like picking out stars. I started with Bianca. I remember I'm always say that. I called Bianca top 5 back then. Oh, you wildin', this and that. I got the footage. Oh, you wildin'. Look at her now. I am saying this. Harley Cameron is a future star, bro. She really is. And I'm telling you, AEW, if you fumble a ball, I believe she's going to be one of them characters that went from AEW to WWE. Them Tony crying memes going to pop up. Yeah, I'm telling you, Harley Cameron is just well talented. Even the tag team match I seen on Collision, Harley Cameron just got it in me. I see the it factor in Harley Cameron. I really do. That's what I'm saying. Besides Tony Storm, Harley Cameron is the best thing on that program. I'm so serious. Y'all know I'm Tony Storm biased. And for me, like I said, for me and somebody else in the comment, he agreed. I'm just saying Harley Cameron, other than Tony Storm, is the most entertaining female thing going on over there. The other one I want to give credit, we can't see her. Once again, perfect time to use this picture. Because why? Why? No, we're going to AEW now. Because why didn't Athena win?
Because we need the big money matchup. What are we talking about?
My God, bro.
Tony and Mercedes.
Once again, they're already predictable, bro. They're already predictable. So it's no hype.
If you can't predict that one. I think Tony might get that. I pray she do. Because if she really do clear Tony, then that's valid, bro. I'll 100% endorse that if she goes over Tony, bro. But I mean, she still has to win one more match to even get to Tony. But the way they teased her and Tony after that matchup,
I mean, tonight, even
might as
tonight,
well lock it in, her and Tony. You know what I'm saying? But first of all, the fans was rocking with her heavy. You can't deny that. Second, she be having great matches with everybody. She just need to work on her promo. And I hate to say this, but damn, we've seen Ricochet level up in the promo more than we've seen Mercedes Moné level up on the promo since being.
I will say that, and you know I slander Ricochet, but Ricochet.
No, I'm not protecting nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he found his little.
So I'm saying right now, I don't necessarily agree with this at the moment because
you're bugging.
I don't. Just because I want to see her and Tony, and they did a good job of protecting both of them. So now you got like two real big names popping off. They hit Athena, I would like to see Athena more on actually AEW.
That's what I feel like she should have won. I really do. I do. I don't feel like Sasha Banks should win. She better not win this Owen Hart tournament.
Oh no, because we getting Tony and they're filling out the card for All In, bro. They're trying to stack their card. Okada, Omega, Tony, Mercedes. The only thing that make me I prefer she didn't win too, just because she has the only other women title on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's more than likely, it's like, damn, what are the other women gonna be doing? If that's the case, maybe like a number one contender battle royal type shit.
Wait, they fought All In. Is this Okada and Omega 4?
This is gonna be Okada Omega, Okada Omega 4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
First time in AEW.
That's what I said. People don't Athena versus Mercedes should have been a way bigger position. It should have been pushed more. Like, no.
I'm not gonna hold you. I see why they did it when they did it, because it was significant.
Of course you do.
This episode was the history making episode where they surpassed WCW.
So why not make history with your Ring of Honor champion winning? Why not make history?
They killed it. The whole show was solid, dog. The whole show was perfect to me. Damn near. I ain't gonna hold you.
That whole show was not
perfect.
Was solid. You're bugging. You said perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
Show was damn near perfect. I mean, we had Nick Wayne on there. That was the one thing that kind of lost some points. I almost took some points for the FTR when they played that little package, but I was like, yo, this package is actually good. It actually made like these people look like legit wrestlers in a legit storyline. I was like, yo.
And another thing I'm going to talk about, something I want to talk about. I know I do got a lot of positive, but this is my most negative, and this is the wrestling fan side of me. Bro, Will Ospreay versus Takashi should have been 5-star. To me, that match went from 5-star to 3.5. It was so much extra stuff at the end, uncalled for. There was, I know that's low-key our trend of kicking out of certain moves and that, but that match, that was OD. You're talking, they was hitting like beyond finishers. Oh, they was hitting. If it was WWE 2K25, if they was because if this was WWE 2K25, that would be a super finisher. This dude,
bro, that was a Dragon Ball anime battle.
That made me mad. I forgot who I was watching with. It might have been Sue. Shout out to my boy Sue.
So much shit.
We was hyping that match. I was hyping it. Fire. I was like, yo, this is amazing. So you need to watch this, bro. When it got to the last, I want to say 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
bro, they really tried to steal the weekend, is what they did. You know what I'm saying? But it was too much, bro.
Right,
it was just, bro.
I'm sorry, that was annoying as a wrestling fan, because that match, honestly, to me, was 5-star that first half. And then y'all just went, yikes, bro. And then I'm saying super finishers. Takeshita did a clothesline. No,
always been the
Takeshita
joke.
did a super clothesline off the top rope. I saw a brain buster in the corner. Like, bro, I'm not letting this
when
slide.
he did the super
This is
clothesline, he
annoying.
landed on his feet.
Oh, that made me annoyed. It wasn't even cool. I'm sorry, respectfully, it wasn't even a cool spot. Like, really, bro, y'all overdoing that spot. Like, don't make a fire moment.
Smacking you, bro. Like, this is not the time for you to fucking land on your feet, my nigga. But I ain't gonna hold you. The match was super fire. I ain't gonna hold you. The match was still super fire, but they did wait.
I don't agree. I don't agree at all.
I absolutely agree. Talk your shit, Danny.
Los. Look at him be prepped. Look at Dre be prepped. Look at Pro Daddy. Think another page. Yeah, okay, yo.
Talk to him, Daddy. Turn your mic up. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Hurt Syndicate.
See, Los.
Hurt
Hold
Syndicate
on. One second.
Los,
this is why you have to wait till we talk about WWE. This is exact. I just want you to know. This is why. Oh, that was a bar. Yeah. Andre clapping it up. That's a bar. Yes, he is. It's not Danny. That's Danny Dre. That's what it is. This is Danny Dre page.
People.
We prep people. Hey, yo,
Yeah.
Oh, we prep people. Yo. Oh, I am crying. Yo, we prep
Hurt
people.
Syndicate. The whole car was fire. I'm telling you, yo.
Man, the matches.
They dropped the ball the next day on Collision today, but I ain't gonna hold you. But yesterday it made me feel like old school AEW. That was one of the top 10 AEW.
It was one of the good shows. I did like the MJF and Hurt Business segment. That was good. I did like that. I did like that.
I'm glad you brought that up. MJF segment, because I was just gonna say the match was good, but MJF, yes, comes out there with the hose. What was missing, Frost? What was missing?
The wheat?
The balloons. Man, we needed the balloons out there with the needle, bro.
Yo, don't get mad at me. 420 is on the same day as WrestleMania. No. I don't agree with that. I ain't agree with that. I ain't gonna lie. There was three. It was definitely three.
It was three. It was like three, about three, maybe four, if you know.
I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed by that. I ain't gonna lie. I was impressed by that. See the other thing, MJF. Like, you see MJF the way he at, you think he gonna have all the dimes you like, that you gonna say is bad, huh? Y'all really expect 7 of them? You thought he was gonna go 7-0? Yeah, you got credit for me. MJF, you got credit.
I'll pop the balloon, go like, hey, yo, all right, first round.
I know, but the fact that you thought
top 3.
The fact that you thought MJF was gonna bring out 7 unpopped balloons. Okay, bro. Like, what? In real life, respectfully, MJF, I don't think you're gonna bring me back 7 jaws. That I'm like, oh yeah, that's no. Even in real life, what are you talking? In real life, we go to the club. MJF, you trying to go to the club? I bet you gonna bring me. Never mind.
I'm so glad I didn't forget about this before I moved on.
Yeah, you gotta talk about it.
I popped when fucking Adam Page came out and the fucking surprise entry was Josh Alexander.
I did too.
It made me go nuts.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
And I ain't gonna hold you. I know that's your guy. Yeah, I ain't really followed TNA for a minute, bro. Since I was doing, I ain't even followed TNA since I used to do backyard wrestling. So it's like main event and mafia type shit, bro. Fucking
ooh, fire.
Yo,
I freaking
so I wasn't as familiar with him. Bro, seeing him watching that match the other day, I was like, I see why this dude's off Frost's thing since season 1. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this dude is
why
problem,
you don't
bro.
have the invite yet.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I've been watching wrestling my entire life, bro. I'm 41, bro. Like,
I don't even
at least since 3-4. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, this nigga did like 4-5 moves I never seen in my life, bro. I was like, yo, this dude is Raw, bro. That motherfucker was fire, bro.
Remember, I told you I wanted him to go NXT, but respectfully, I can't be mad if somebody go get that bag.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, that was exactly what I thought too. I was like, my
Can't
dude,
be mad.
hey, because I was about to say I was a little bit mad he lost, even though Hangman Adam Page is like, Adam Page is that guy.
I do like he's joining the Callis family, though.
Adam Page is that guy. So I did like that. I did like too. I was just like, you know, man, I don't mind him losing because for one, Adam Page should be. It should be him and Swerve.
He's definitely
him and Swerve should be 1 and 2 going into All In, really. But we're not gonna get that. We're gonna get Will Ospreay now. It's clear. You can read it coming, you know. But that was a fire segment. The segment in the back with the Elite and Okada and Adam Page, that was hilarious. where he called up a bitch and he ran up on him. He's like, no, chill. I was just saying smile. That was hilarious,
too good,
bro.
bro.
Like,
That's too good to be a Sammy Guevara. Don't do that.
Hilarious, bro. But
don't do that.
Man,
that's too good.
After that Ospreay and Takeshita match, bro, they did so much that you thought that was the main event, and then they're like, all right, now it's time for a main event. I was like, what, nigga?
Wrestling fan side, I know I like do business side wrestling fan side, that match really pissed me off. I was
that's the main event. You know, nothing's following that, bro. Nothing is following that.
Gosh.
But yo, surprisingly,
they followed their own match. How long it was.
I ain't gonna hold you though. What the only thing that made it followable, the only thing that made it able to follow it was the end result, was something that people desired for so long, and that's for these Death Rider niggas to lose, you know? Because it's like it don't make no sense. They constantly win. They got all the titles. So to see them come out there and lose and Samoa Joe tap out Moxley, like it was like, all right,
I'm the hater. I'm the
yeah. I was like, oh, okay, like this is perfect. You know, like we no longer we got the trios titles off them, and he took out Moxley. We had a nice little run in by Swerve, beating up the Bucks and everything. So it was a chaotic little after part thing. Everybody came in to celebrate with Joe. Joe was talking that shit after the
I'm gonna
match,
let him finish.
like crazy, dog. Like I'm the best in this motherfucking company. Like, Joe was talking greasy, bro. I know some people that ring must have felt some type of way because Joe was talking like I'm him.
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did not get the same feeling. Then, first of all, I do have some plus. I'm not going to crap on the main event. First of all, I like, especially if you know how I used to feel about Hobbs. I was happy Hobbs won the title. I legit was happy Hobbs won the trio. Now I gotta say this because when I was playing this, I was talking to somebody. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was saying, "Yeah, they won this, like the start of destroying the Death Rider." I'm not gonna hold you. The celebration was too much for me. Respectfully, the celebration was too much for me because you literally celebrated like you stopped the Death Riders. You just took the trios titles that they didn't even have for like 3 months. Let's talk about it. They didn't even have those trios title that long for us to be like, oh, we start. It wasn't like Roman Reigns, like Cody. Y'all literally
those belts weren't hostage either. They ain't the ones in the suitcase. You know what I'm saying?
No, this when I was talking to somebody, he's like, oh no, that don't make sense. I'm keeping it kayfabe. That doesn't. What are we celebrating about? The world title is still in the hands. The thing that's taking wrestling from us is not the trios title. Respectfully, it's not. It's not.
Damn, man, let me just stay in the fantasy, my dude. Because when you bring me to reality like this, bro, it make me. If you want to go there, look at that ring. You have all these superstars in the ring, and then you got these 4 little motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why didn't y'all been just?
Once again, y'all, this is not me on my business side. This is 100% me being a wrestler. I am keeping it. I'm keeping it kayfabe right now. And then on top of it, even that, Dre, I love Samoa Joe. Him talking trash, but once again, him saying I'm the best in the world, and I look around the ring. like you said, you got mini me's compared to you, Joe. Like I don't see no best in the world.
I don't know, man.
Yo,
Joe Killer on the mic, one of the better submissionists.
No, he is the best in the world.
Move,
so
that's
once
what I'm saying.
again,
Okay, all right. Okay,
why?
Joe, that guy. That's what he is.
Yo, you almost want me to go find the people that was in the ring.
There when Samoa Joe got that world title too, bro. We was there at World
Saying. Like, bro, nah, I really didn't like the main event, and also because I had this thing I've been saying to Dre. AEW been doing a lot of stuff. Y'all be reaching for moments, and I don't like that. Like I always brought it back to Private Party when y'all tried to have that keep them in the ring moment, and y'all wanted everybody to clap for them. That didn't work out. I don't know why y'all did that. I just hate that they reach for moments sometimes. And I'm sorry. Winning the trios title from the Death Riders was not a WrestleMania ending moment.
That was WrestleMania 10 when Razor Ramon and Lex Luger lifted Bret. Yo,
okay. Nope.
Trios titles are prestigious, man. Like,
oh my God, we're done. Nope, we're moving. We're leaving AEW, bro. We're leaving AEW. Because hurry up, because it's Mania season, bro.
What's a little crazy though? It's still trading season. Chris Jericho possibly talking about. I'm open to coming back to WWE.
That doesn't mean
I don't think WWE need it. If anything, maybe just the Hall of Fame.
Hold up. You stopped everything for that.
Juice, please.
When you're ready to retire, we'll do a Hall of Fame, get you a Legends contract so you can be in the video games and shit like that. But
oh my gosh, bro. What match? What not even a match. What rivalry or story get you excited with Chris Jericho right now? It's not playing Chris Jericho because I give Chris Jericho, he's good for pushing people over.
Right? You're gonna hate me.
What?
You're gonna hate me for saying this. I only got one story for Chris Jericho and he loses in it. Or you could maybe have him win a couple matchups. Yeah, you can have him win a couple, but in the end, it needs to benefit the person he's working with. I pick Chris Jericho or Karrion Kross, bro. Because you know how Karrion Kross has been like manipulating people and shit like that. Like Chris Jericho could go up in there thinking he's like he's losing his confidence or something. Karrion Kross can manipulate, man. Karrion Kross has been cooking as of late.
Karrion Kross is cooking. I don't want Jericho around, bro. Like, and it's not to play Jericho. You definitely don't fit at all in WWE. That's not playing Jericho either. There's literally no spot for you. Like, they have their legends. John Cena's back. The Rock. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Like come on, respectfully. The person that 30 you when you came back. I'm just saying, respectfully. There's no role for you. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing that we be like, oh, Jericho, we need you? Like, what? I'm listening. Nothing. Oh my God! It's because it's WrestleMania season.
Jeff Cobb.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Jeff Cobb's pulling up in NXT is fire.
Yo,
even though I heard that Jeff Cobb's might team up with a returning Bronson Reed. That sounds crazy. Like, that sounds scary. The Viking Raiders can't even mess with that team. All right, well, what? Jeff Cobb's is not. That man's strength is different.
Earlier, we mentioned that The Rock with the New Japan shirt, possibly buying New Japan, speculation, rumor, no proof or whatnot of that. But shout out to the WWE because WWE is very petty. WWE low-key is stealing, they're poaching all of AEW's relationships with the other independent promotions, bruh. And if you look at it, they've already taken TNA. TNA worked with AEW, now they work with WWE. You've seen this thing with The Rock. Nothing's happened of yet, but technically, maybe something is. We got the GCW Bloodsport event where you got wrestlers from Stardom, New Japan Pro Wrestling, NXT, WWE main roster, GCW, all in one, and another Japanese promotion, all in mixed matchups against each other. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I said this.
And the card is insane, dog. Like, the card is fire, bro. Like I didn't write down the card match for match, but these matchups are stupid. The only one I can remember off top is the Zack Sabre Jr. and Jonathan Gresham. Because that's gonna be a technical.
Bro, I've been saying this for legit, no cap. I bring up this story randomly for the past 3 years. The WWE did not steal nothing. They went to WWE. Perfect example, TNA. Why do you remember? That's my famous story. Do you remember when AEW they worked with TNA? Remember they told their world champion, who was a black man, you got to go through the back door? You don't remember that. You don't remember that. You don't remember. No, and it was at TNA.
One security guard.
There was
took one security guard to make him turn around. He couldn't knock out that security guard.
Well, I don't remember that clip. The clip I remember, there was no security. There was Kenny Omega and Don Callis, and they told him, you got to go through the back door. Then they told him, you can't come on our bus. That was the TNA World Champion. TNA didn't win no matches. They gave him Christian Cage when he was leaving, and what he do? He immediately signed to AEW. New Japan. We work with y'all in Forbidden Door. What y'all do? Y'all sign some of our wrestlers. We supposed to be a partnership. We're not your scouting report. Like, that's literally what they doing. WWE is not stealing from them. WWE is not trying to make it. They don't have to do that. They can literally see the difference. Oh no, we could win matches on NXT. Are you serious? You're gonna let a TNA superstar win matches on your home ground? Oh, this is fire. This is different. Oh, we can bring our championship at a pay-per-view? Oh, this is lit. Like, come on, bro. Like, the difference, it's not, WWE didn't have to do nothing to get those people to work with them, but be them. Matter of fact, AEW did the job for them.
Just because of that energy, I'm gonna skip some bullet points and come back because I was about to say something.
It's time for hurry up because it's time for WrestleMania.
I'm almost done too. But let's get the negative. Let's get the negative energy up. Nick Khan,
I'm the hater.
Tony Khan, you know what I'm saying? Very nasty. Talking about we looking forward basically to taking superstars. There's a bunch of good wrestlers at AEW that as soon as their contract's up, we definitely looking to sign them, and we ain't gonna bench them. Like how you be benching wrestlers over there, and
I feel like he was
basically alluded to him as his father's financed company. He basically didn't even.
So I want to ask you: did he say something that lied? Did he say something that was a lie to you? I'm asking you because everybody's saying throwing shots. How is it throwing shot when it's the truth? And that's not me being biased. I'm asking you: did anything you just read or heard from him? He was lying. I'll wait.
Tony's company.
I'll wait though. I'll wait.
It's his dad's money, but his dad financed.
That goes back to Triple H promo.
Man. Like,
it's the truth.
Yes, it's his dad gave him the money. So yes, even if it's his dad financed it. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. His dad financed it. You're 100%
It's the
right.
truth. Like I can see if he was lying, but he's telling the truth. He didn't say nothing that was wrong. He didn't say nothing that sounded like a jab. Oh, because he's lying. Oh, he's reaching. All y'all agree. Collectively. I'm gonna say that collectively, and I don't even know half of y'all. All y'all agree with him. He didn't say nothing wrong. He did it. That's what I'm saying, man. And speaking of Tony Khan,
takes a shot at Dave Meltzer, ripping him down for his Meltzer ratings. You know what I'm saying? Which is rightfully needed.
Okay.
All right, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Shout out to AEW because what they are doing right is they are going more international, which is a good thing. Definitely want to try to build, even if it takes time. You got to start somewhere. They're going out to England for Dynamite. They got Forbidden Door that's also going to be out there, and they're going to go to Forbidden Door for England, and they're going to be in Scotland for Dynamite. So that's pretty dope.
They also got a show
coming up in Mexico as well. WWE, they got multiple shows the same exact week all through London, from LEDs to Birmingham to Manchester. So they everywhere else. They're gonna be
do that.
Paris and elsewhere. So WWE, you know, like, all right, for whatever you do, you know, we do like 10 times. But this is the last little thing, and this surprised me because this literally, I just saw this right before we went live, and I don't know if this one's a rumor yet because that's just how recently. So I wasn't able to double check a source on this one. So I hope this is a rumor. I hope this is incorrect because I like Chelsea Green, but a report just came out that Chelsea Green got a tweet talking about the reason she's not on WrestleMania. Dig this, because she's a straight white female in WWE.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Yo.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
What's the women's world heavyweight championship? You know, like I hope that was like a fake tweet. I hope that didn't come from her. Cause she was just arguing with Val Venus when he was disrespecting the LGBTQ community, and she was putting on the cape, I'm the ally and whatnot. But then if this really came from you, like how contradictory are you? I guess I'm not diverse enough. Like I'm a straight. The fact that you said straight, you shout out to your LGBTQ audience that you pretend to be the protector of and everything like that. So
I need more proof, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I need to verify this because I just saw that strip before we went live. I'm like,
I'm not going to speak on that because there was a whole video game of Tiffany Stratton's talking about Jade. Like, I got to see proof.
And you know, though, she actually admitted to that too. It was a nasty thing, dude. That was a crazy part. Like,
that she didn't say that video. That video was made.
Huh?
She did not.
Like, no, she like admitted to like some type of like posting it. Let's get into WrestleMania, man. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, you got all this crap out here, bro. Yo, I'm sorry.
You know,
but it's Mania season. Y'all know how I am. No, we started with NXT. We're not going to do that. We talked about AEW. We're going to talk about NXT. I'm not doing that. We're not going to just skip over Stand and Deliver.
Oh,
that
no.
fire card.
You're right.
Because no. And we talked about AEW, not to play you AEW, but Stand and Deliver actually got me hyped. And it's going to start off my WrestleMania weekend. I get so much wrestling on Saturday.
So it's before Mania this time?
Yes, it's before day one of Mania.
Man. Thank you.
It is so much Mania. And let's talk about it. Oh, take notes. Oh, and I'm about to post the link. It's going to be on the screen so people can start popping in. And I need to share it to certain people and post it in the box. Oh, I lost it. But, oh, no, I got the card. Stand and Deliver. The 6-man tag team match, kind of run through it just a little bit. D'Angelo versus Dark State, the new guy. I actually like the new three guys. I need to learn their names respectfully. I don't like doing that, but they got my attention. I thought they were gonna be corny, but I do like their energy. So who you have though? D'Angelo family
versus who?
Huh?
The Dark State taking on who again?
The D'Angelo family.
You gotta have the Dark State go over, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I agree. I got the Dark State as well. And then, oh my gosh, you think they would do that? Oh man, the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line. Fraction versus Hank Walker and Tank Ledger. I kind of want Fraction to win. I like this team.
Yeah, I like this.
Like I really like this team, and I'm not sick of them being tag team champions. I'm not,
especially over Hank and Tank. No offense, man.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that should be the team, especially over the past. And it's not to play them, but over the past team they face, I just don't know, bro. I don't know. I'd rather it be the Coffee Brothers that win.
It gotta be someone like it gotta be.
You gotta be the Coffee Brothers,
bro. It gotta be meaningful because man, they've had such a run, bro.
You gotta be the Coffee
really
Brothers. That's the only team that, and the Coffee Brothers is like a team that attacked them when they returned. Not the Coffee Bros. What's their name? It's all three of them with Wolfgang, Joe Coffey, and Mark Coffey. Gallus. I think they should be the ones that take the titles from them.
I wouldn't be mad at
But
that.
I got Fraxium winning that. So who you got? I think we agreeing on the first two matches.
Fraxium on that.
Yeah, Dark State got to win. Fraxium should win, I should say.
That or the Dark State, whatever the tag team of the Dark State is, if you want to.
They should win too.
On them.
And I'm not gonna lie, I think NXT we're gonna agree a lot. Ricky Saints, the NXT North American champion versus Ethan Page.
Sorry about that. That one I'm gonna go with Ethan Page.
Oh, I got Ricky. Did he just win the title? God dang.
Go home happy.
He just won the title though. Yikes.
Yeah,
I mean, you right. No. I'm not gonna lie though. If anybody, because where it makes sense and make it like good for him to win it back would be Ethan Page. And that could low-key be his gimmick. They're doing the underhanded tactics at the last minute to win the title. He won the NXT title like that.
I ain't gonna hold you. Ever since Ethan Page got to NXT, bro, he's leveled up crazy, bro.
Ridiculous. That's why I thought Josh was gonna go. Bro. I really thought Josh was gonna go. Like, how do you miss, bro? But I get it, Josh. I'm sorry.
Ricky did just get there. Like, he got some good momentum, bro. They got some funny clips of him going around on IG as well, man. But I mean, I like Ricky. It'd be nice for him to get the.
I don't have all
the. I forgot too. He was one of those people who was benched for so long, you know. So Ethan Page got to cook for like a whole year, while you just got to sit on the bench for damn near a whole year, watch everybody else have fun. I kind of would like Ricky to win just because. I mean, he really ain't been out there for like. It's like he just finally got to wrestle again after a year. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. But I wouldn't be mad if he lose, too, because if he do, I know they're going to have a story to tell.
That's what I said, and that's why I kind of agree with what you said. It's funny how this is happening, but I kind of agree with what you said because Ethan Page is the perfect person to build up a story for Ricky. I feel like this story could go a little bit longer.
That's a fact, and the babyface is better chasing, you know?
I agree. So, and Ricky is definitely a better chaser. That is a fact. His energy and everything.
Page is such a good.
I know I should say Ricky because
the title just fits him. You know what I'm saying?
Ricky did just get back, but bro, I kind of might be switching my pick. We might have swapped picks. I think I want to go with Ethan.
I'm gonna go with Ricky
because once again, I think that's you don't get to go home happy moment. So I'm gonna go with Ethan. You got Ricky. All right, this should be a goodie. The NXT, I'm still mad this title was just given up like that. But anyway, the NXT Women North American title ladder match. We got Kalani, Solo, So you know what I'm talking about. Lash Legend, Fallen Henley, Jada Parker, and Mi Chin. Why is Mi Chin here, y'all? Can somebody answer me? Why is Mi Chin here, y'all?
For a paycheck.
Yo, I would even rather they put Jakira Jackson in the match.
That's a fact. I would have rather they put Carmen Petrovic in the match than her. Shit, like
I get it. But who do you have winning?
Man,
I
got so much love for Jada Parker, man.
No, I take it back. I don't think she's in that match.
No,
she can't be in that match because she's.
Oh no, she's in the other match. She's in the world title match. Yes. So you gotta beat Kalani Jordan. I'm gonna go Kalani.
She is the first NXT North American champion. I'm gonna go with Lash Legend. I think it's time. To give her a title. I do. And speaking of this, I think this is gonna the main event might be match of the night, but I do like this match. The NXT Women's Championship. Stephanie Von Kjaw, Julia Jordan Gracie, and Jada Parker. This match is for the wrestling fans and the people that just want to watch.
Nah, this is definitely gonna be match of the night.
Who do you have winning though?
And not for the wrestling. Let's see here.
I knew
I'm gonna go with Julia.
I think Stephanie retains because she just gave up the North American title. But she gotta win. She gotta win.
Yeah, good point.
She gotta win. So I got Stephanie, and you say you got Julia, but I'm not mad at Julia because the way Julia lost her title, so it's not a reach. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of Stand and Deliver, the NXT World Championship. Javon Evans, the young OG, whoop that Trick Williams, and the ruler, Obafemi. Who do you have winning? And before you pick, I want to throw in, I like throwing in stuff to give you to think about. WrestleMania is coming up, and you know what normally happens, or I like to bring up, WrestleMania is normally the season mark of the TV show. If it's sports, this is when the rotation happens. So with the rotation in mind, I ask you again, Obafemi versus Trick Williams and Javon Evans. Who do you have winning?
I got the young OG Javon Evans winning.
That is so scary because I thought the same thing. Because honestly, I think both of them are going to get caught in the rotation. I think Trick Williams and Obafemi is getting leveled up. I think they are two superstars. I think they might be the two superstars from NXT that get leveled up. When it comes to the men's, I think a woman is getting pushed. But I think when it comes to the men, I think it's going to be Oba and Trick.
Yeah, might be if she hasn't officially went up, her and Roxanne Perez for sure. And then for the men, one of the two I could see. I don't know about both of them though. That'd be too drastic.
So you keep Trick down there that much longer?
Who's to say they don't go with
Oba? You gonna keep Oba down there? And that made me talk about as a fan, business wise. You gonna keep Obafemi in NXT?
Because when Oba arrives, Oba gotta be Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry. When Oba arrives, that's the storyline, bro. Like I don't want no mid card shit. Like straight to the top, bro.
There's too many people for Obafemi to fight than Brock Lesnar. I'm hyped to see Oba versus Gunther. I'm hyped to see Oba versus Roman Reigns. I'm hyped.
I'm just saying. I need that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna do it, we need to do it
right now. Jacob Fatu in the mid card right now. Why not?
I'll keep it a thousand. That's kind of why I wanted to wait on Oba a little bit, and I'd be a little bit more for Trick, because Jacob Fatu's having his season right now. You know what I'm saying? So I want Jacob Fatu to have his full season.
I love you, Oba.
And then we could go into the Oba. I know he's not, but I mean he's the new toy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, let Fatu have some more time so he could cool off. You know?
No, I think it's perfect because me respectfully. For me, respectfully, how my rotation go, I think Jacob Fatu, after this short U.S. title run, he's going to be in the heavyweight picture. That's why I say, Oba, you can pull up top mid Carter. Like you don't gotta be low mid, but you can put top mid card to destroy LA Knight. And then sometimes like Drew McIntyre like to go back and forth. You could run into Damian Priest, who's that in-between pattern. But I think Jacob Fatu is, boy, by SummerSlam, he's going to be in like the main event picture rotation. That's the only reason why I'm okay with it. I think Jacob Fatu is going to get caught up in that rotation for the main event. I think Braun Breaker is going to get caught up.
To say Braun Breaker too. Braun Breaker, Obafemi. Yeah, there's a lot of money matches.
That's what I said. Like he can be that in between. Now,
we do need a strong black representative up there right now. It's like the world title picture we really don't have. I mean, and you have to break up the Street Profits to have one in Montez.
And that's what I'm saying. Oba is that perfect one that fits in, like I said, high mid card and main event picture. Like that's a good position. Jacob Fatu, good position. Yeah, give me a title. As soon as that man loses a title, like Gunther, lost the title. Oh, I'm instantly in the main event picture. You're gonna give me a title. So the whole rotation, I think it fits for everybody. Oba gotta beat the fuck out of Braun. You talking about Braun Strowman? I like that. Yo, shout out to Suplex Dinner Club, bro. Shout out to Suplex Dinner Club. I like that answer. I like that answer.
Keeping track of WrestleMania. I ain't keep track from NXT, but when we get to these WrestleMania predictions,
well, here we go, and we gotta throw in some bonus points if you add in running or something. Yeah, throw in a little bonus point. All right. But night one. Oh man, this is crazy.
Oh, we bringing it down right now or not?
Huh? Night one right now.
That's for the Dustyn. Huh?
Oh yeah. You can send the link. I'm posting it on the chat as well, y'all. Or if you should be able to see it on the screen, that'll be the link to. Hold on, I'm pull it up. That'll be the link to click, and we'll bring you up on the screen. I gotta share this to some people too. I know Eric.
Respectfully to everybody that we are inviting in for the WrestleMania predictions. Let's keep those brief. We don't need long summaries of why. You got it. Keep it short, respectfully, because I want to get to that Dustyn Rider as soon as possible. Because man, it's about to be we got some goodies, man.
Well, if you pull up, that's what I said. I want to get to the predictions, so everybody that comes up, they can just talk about the Dustyn.
All right, so let's get it.
So predictions, here we go. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Helen from the Gulf of America.
I'm going with I'm gonna go with El Grande Americano.
I want to pick him too, but I'm gonna go with Rey Mysterio.
Next matchup. This is night one.
Yeah, night one.
Night one. Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
This is probably the toughest picks for me because. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna go with. I want to pick Jade, but I'm gonna go with Naomi because of a pick I got later on. Because I think it comes full circle. So I got Naomi winning, and it's for a reason, y'all, and it's for a good reason too. But I do got Naomi beating Jade.
I'm gonna go with Jade. For the same reason, because of my pick for another matchup, I think.
Okay.
Leads to her and Jade. Yep.
All right.
I think we both gonna agree on this next one.
Oh.
LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu.
You're the Fatu! What are you talking about? What are you talking about? LA what? No. Yeah. What? My boy better win.
If we both wrong on that one.
Yo, we might be wrong because of
if
Solo.
Fatu lose, we riot. Fuck it.
We might be wrong because of Solo though.
Right. Hating ass Solo.
We might be wrong. And Tama Tonga too. I think Solo and Tama Tonga, we might be wrong. I'm not gonna hold you.
Here where you get dicey.
Yeah, we might. Okay.
Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair.
Oh, Tiffy, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I got Tiffy. That's exactly why I picked Naomi because the way WWE like to do the full circle. If you go back when Naomi biggest rivalry when she was a baby face and it was Tiffany Stratton when she was a heel. Now it comes full circle. You baby face Tiffy time. I'm heel caution. Caution, you heard? Caution. And I got Tiffy. I ain't even go that far. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go that far, y'all.
I was thinking Jaden, Charlotte for the same thing when they both got the walkout.
Charlotte Wallen. I know Tiffy did wrong, and Charlotte's who she is, but this goes back to the rotation, and this rotation is different. Passing the torch rotation when you talk about Charlotte and Tiffany. I know I love Charlotte, but let's go to age. Let's go to career length right now. Respectfully, it's Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time right now. I love you, Charlotte. Woo, all of that. You top 5 dead or alive with me. But business-wise, it's Tiffy time. Story-wise, Tiffy slapped Naomi literally when she first arrived. Tiffy literally slapped Naomi for no reason for a couple of weeks, damn near a month. All right, cool. Now I got Blaze in my head, McCutcheon. That's why I got Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam, and I'm gonna go that far. I think Naomi gonna win that SummerSlam.
Gunther
with that WrestleMania.
Or Jay.
Come on. You wilding. There's other matches. No.
Nah. There's only 2 other matches on night 1.
Oh man. Okay, I got Jey Uso.
I'm glad because I picked Gunther. So,
yeah, I got Jey Uso. I got Jey Uso for a reason too.
Main event night 1.
This is when it get good. This is what I was talking about.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns.
I'm gonna let you pick it. I'm gonna tell y'all why my answer changed. I'm taking a chance because what I first said I think is gonna happen, but I'm sorry, y'all. This is one of those moments like Triple H. You think you got me, and I'm nah.
I'm going with CM Punk.
Okay, y'all know if y'all been following, y'all know normally. Oh, he's going to pick Seth. He been predict that Seth Rollins was the heel turn. I've been saying he's the 3rd member to join The Rock and Cena. But I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm taking the chance. I still think that's going to happen. But we doing predictions. And Triple H, you're not going to get me in this one. I think Roman Reigns is going to win. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I think Roman Reigns is the 3rd man for John Cena in The Rock. And it's the little stuff that's been getting me there with the whole, I learned a lesson. I can't trust nobody. I always get turned. And the only person that always had his back, the only person that actually acknowledged his tribal chief, go back to the storytelling like they like to do. The Rock acknowledged Roman. No problems, no backstab, no nothing. And Roman has said in his last deep promo when he was like giving up, he was like, yo, what is going on? Lesson learned. It's like, why nobody can just acknowledge their tribal chief. I really think that's how The Rock gets him, because he what The Rock doing? He filling superstars with BS. And I think Roman Reigns, and I'm not gonna lie, business-wise, I think they like Roman as a heel. I do. I think they like Roman as a heel.
It's WrestleMania. It's a 2-night event. We on night 2, but just to spice things up, I say the winner of this prediction, 2 subs.
2 subs. This me. Yeah, I'm with it.
2 subs. What's 2?
I got 2 subs.
2 gift subs. Let's see here.
I'm comfortable with that main event because even though I told y'all I really think Seth gonna win, but I'm just taking the chance with Roman. He ain't picked Seth, so I'm good with that. Let's get it.
Night 2, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
AJ might do the job.
I got Logan Paul too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, AJ might do the job. Logan Paul might win that one.
You taking Logan Paul too?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we both. Oh, that's nasty. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
I don't even want to pick.
There's subs on the line. I'll go with Drew McIntyre.
It should be Drew. It should. But I think they got a lot of You know, just because it subs, I'm gonna go with Damian Priest. I am. Because that rotation thing, they're trying to push Damian Priest in the main event picture.
They definitely
And
are.
what's a better thing to beat Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania to start that? So I'm going with Damian Priest.
After the year Drew had, that would be devastating. I ain't gonna hold you.
First of all, he shouldn't even be wrestling him. He shouldn't. Respectfully.
First, this is a nasty one right here. This hard one. All right. Braun Breaker, Dominique Mysterio, Finn Balor, Penta.
This one is difficult. I'm not gonna lie. This one is difficult. Because they could give it to Dom for the shock factor, but Finn deserves it. And Penta's hot right now. And I think Braun Breaker's Braun Breaker losing is the only thing I'm for sure about. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh man, I don't know. Ooh.
You really think Braun's? I got Braun Breaker, bro.
Not well. I gotta think, but I got Braun Breaker losing. I think he's in that rotation, bro. It's time for him to put him in the what? Wow, this IC title stuff was cute, but bro, no, that man, if anything, prove I am world champion material.
It kind of makes sense for Dirty Dom to win. Now I'm thinking about it, but no, I'm gonna stick with Braun Breaker.
And Meryl squash him on Raw. That is fire. Oh my god, that is fire! I would mark out for that because they know I'm a Miro fan. I'll mark out for that. That is hilarious. All right. This is a force pick. It's only 2 subs, whatever. This is a force pick. I'm going with Finn, and then that's me picking as a fan, as a wrestling fan. Because respectfully, and Finn not in my top 5, but Finn, like we talk about, what Drew did. The sacrifice Finn did.
It's a fatal 4. You down to take Penta? I take Dom as a second pick.
No, we're not doing that.
All right,
we're not doing that. Nope, we'll pick one.
Right.
Nope.
All
You're
right.
wrong. You're wrong.
Next match: Liv Morgan.
You're wrong. You're wrong. No.
Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. This is really the skip match for me, bro. This is the match that Chelsea Green should have been had a problem with. I ain't gonna hold you. If you really want to have a problem, Chelsea, this is the match you have a problem with. And there ain't no sisters in it. And ain't none of them gay, so I don't know who was attacking with that. I mean, but then again, I need to double confirm that tweet.
I'm gonna say Liv and Raquel for Valkyria to do a heel turn. Or Bayley. Bayley might do the turn. Bayley, yeah. She just did it. I don't know.
I got Raquel, so
I want to say Valkyria do the turn because her biggest problem right now is character, like a gimmick or something. I don't know, but yeah. Regardless, I got Liv in Raquel.
Yeah, I got that too. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a for sure. Oh, here we go. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair.
Oh man! First of all, I'm picking anybody but Rhea. I ain't gonna hold you. This storyline was definitely. I love y'all. I love everybody, but this was definitely a privileged storyline. Like Rhea got all the privilege. You heard? Like all the privilege. All the privilege. I want to say Bianca
kind of got a little bit of privilege too because she just got handed that title opportunity. You know what I'm saying? She got handed that title opportunity.
She fought for that.
She was like pouting and shit. She's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" She's like, "I'm not gonna make it to WrestleMania." So she's like, "I'll give you a title shot." Like she didn't have to give her that title shot.
No, that is a complete. That's still a difference in privilege when you talk about what Rhea did. Rhea said, "No, I'm taking the title." No, Io was giving a title shot. Rhea said, "Nah, I'm taking this. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody gave her the opportunity. And she lost her second opportunity. What are you talking, Dre? She was given so many privileges. She had a championship match and lost. A championship match and lost.
I'm trying to bail out for the Chiefs. Let me.
Wait, no. Bianca Belair won the Royal Rumble.
That's a fact. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. You win. I got Bianca Belair, by the way.
I hope she win. I want her to stay undefeated.
That was the one thing, and then also the heel turn would be perfect.
I want her to stay undefeated. And she could turn heel because after that, Rhea is her reason to turn heel. Because literally, like she saw with the crowd, she didn't say nothing wrong. She didn't say nothing wrong, and they literally treated her like it was a heel promo.
So we both got Bianca.
I want to pick Io, but I want to pick Io. I do because Io was literally disrespected this whole run. Like she was.
And if she do lose, that made her a transitional champion. What that'll basically do, if Io loses, what that basically tells me is that Rhea didn't want to lose the belt. She didn't want to drop the belt to Bianca Belair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I feel you suplex during the club is Io because this I'm not gonna hold you. Like watching this and somebody like we all do, but like paying attention because he knows this is my favorite.
Hold up. Let me reset that.
Pushed in the face. She was,
that, bro.
Tried to say something, walked out of here. Like what?
Say that, bro.
She got to win.
Io loses.
That's nasty.
Then Io was just a placeholder. Because Rhea did not want to drop the title to Bianca at Mania, bruh.
I don't think Rhea got that much pull.
Bro.
I don't.
We are talking about WrestleMania. The build that's supposed to go into these things. You mean to tell me, and that's a WrestleMania main event type match right there. Bianca and Rhea just one-on-one. They could have argued that for a one-on-one spot, you know? She already had a lengthy little title run, and then after Royal Rumble's over, Elimination Chamber's over, I'm just gonna do a world title matchup. You know what I'm saying? And drop the belt. Now we get this whole triple threat thing going on. Like it kind of make me think like if Io's to lose, unless it's to Rhea, then Rhea was like, I'm not losing the belt to Bianca.
I think I'm even going to say this. I don't like people say this, but I do. I'm saying this for this one. I think is to get Io on the card. I don't think anything with Rio dropping the title. I think we want Io on the card. We want Io on Mania. And where does Io fit on Mania besides this? I don't think this had anything to do with Rhea fit. Okay. That's me personally.
That can make sense. Yeah, I do know everybody like Io too. I love Io. Shit.
No, DDP really is the GOAT, though.
That was a fact.
Real talk, though. We say this on the pod. I'm not going to get off of WrestleMania, but I saw you say that. Shout out to Feng Shui Clay. Shout out to Conscious Thoughts Podcast.
That's Fire Vegeta, too, by the way.
That's his logo. Follow Conscious Thought Podcast. They talk some good stuff over there. But I'm telling you, no, DDP saved life. So, no, he's a GOAT for us. He's legit.
John Cena or Cody Rhodes. That's the big one.
Cody Rhodes. And I
got John Cena. We've been agreeing too much on this.
I got Cody
Rhodes. So
I got Cody Rhodes.
Two subscriptions. That's $12, man. That's like a McDonald's combo. We're balling now, y'all. We're moving up.
That's why he's gonna lose. He compared it to McDonald's. He's gonna lose. You heard?
Yep. Shift leader. Yep. Don't a fry get dropped.
Yeah. I'm not gonna grab his collar, but that was a grab.
Yo. We got some goodies, man. We got some good times to talk about, man. Our boy Dustyn Rider, man.
See my boy Dustyn. Brother Dustyn Rider. Honestly, the first guest of me doing this, it was called the Frost Heenan Show. I remember that. It was called the Frost Heenan Show, and Dustyn was literally the first person to pull up. Because I remember you saying, Joe, just do it. I do remember that. Don't worry about that shit. Just do it. What are you gonna say? Yo, yo, Dustyn would talk to you like a coach. Yeah.
Bro, man, I'm loving the, for those of you who don't know, man, Dustyn Rider, he's in the background right there in the top left corner, man. They're a good friend of ours who passed away. Man, about like almost 6 years ago, I want to say. And that was our guy, bro. We have so many good stories. We known him way longer than 6 years ago. That's when he passed away, but we known him for like, we all met online initially, and I was back in college when we first started these groups, bro. So it had to have been like damn near 12 years, 13 years at this point, bro, which is fucking insane. And and it was crazy because like we just all linked up from battle rap groups and wrestling groups and anime groups, and then we just formed into these like little private messenger groups, and we all vibe, get on the PlayStation and play all types of games. And
watching wrestling pay-per-views in the PlayStation chat was shout out to my boy.
Was you at that one when the Hardy Boys returned at WrestleMania?
At WrestleMania, yeah.
Bro, I remember. All right. It was me, you, Dustyn. I remember Eric Jenkins was there. I couldn't remember who else was there. I remember when the Hardy Boys came out, we all went fucking bananas, bro. Like, that was one of the moments I'll never forget, bro. Like, I remember we went ballistic for the Hardy Boys, and I've never been that crazy of a Hardy Boy fan. Like, but I marked out that day.
Got caught up in the moment.
That's the fact. I got wild caught up in the moment.
He did the whole finger gesture and everything,
bro. Man, Dustyn, like, respectfully, man, like Dustyn was like the coolest white dude ever, bro. Like, for real, man. Like,
ever. He was Cody Rhodes.
And this is no shade. And this is no shade to like anybody who's white, because man, like I'm actually mixed with white a little bit, and I got family members who were like half white as well. But like Dustyn was like the coolest, like pure 100% white person I've ever encountered in my life, bro. And like this dude was like just respected and loved by like everybody, bro. Like he was like, for one, like a lot of these groups, like we talk about battle rap groups, so like everybody up in there is like got some street to them, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them are black or like Hispanic or something like that, but like he'd be up in there and like no one ever like tried to like like pull a race card on them, in reverse, because you know how it is, or he was just like the most like he never said anything slick that make you ever question, is this guy like, he's just so authentic, bro. Like he's the first person invited to the cookout for me.
And I will say this. So how I first like noticed Dustyn, he's like you said, we was in these group chat. It was one of the battle rap groups. And I remember, I wish I could remember exactly. Somebody said something to Dustyn. The way he was replying just made me feel like, is this my friend? Like, do I know this man? Like, the way he was snapping was kind of crazy to me. And then when we got to the wrestling group, that's when I really saw. I'm like, oh no, this white boy different.
No, I ain't gonna hold you, man. He was the Big K advocate, bro. Like he would, like, you could not tell him Big K lost any battle, bro. Like he would debate you on any Big K. Like you could not tell him Big K lost any.
Just to kind of keep it somewhat wrestling. It's something I don't like that Dustyn like. Dustyn was also a Kevin Nash fan. That bothered me so much. And he didn't care.
He was a big Cody Rhodes fan too, because Dustyn also from Georgia.
Bro,
like,
I'm not gonna lie.
And I remember he telling me like they're around the same age too. I remember him telling me like he's seen Cody back when they were amateur. I don't think they wrestled, but I remember him like mentioning them both being like in the wrestling thing.
And I want to say that as a wrestling fan, and a shout out to Dustyn that he was such a good fan, a friend that thinking of him can give me the WrestleMania moments. Because I'm not gonna lie, Cody defeating Roman, even though I didn't want him to win, that junk hit different. Y'all don't understand that because Dustyn would have lost his mind. Like that was his guy, and for his guy to defeat Roman, that would have hit different, y'all.
But the payoff the second time around, man, there were so many moments that in wrestling, especially because that was like the thing. Like we would love to watch these like pay-per-views and shit like that, and the video games. But that I'd be like, damn, I wish Dustyn was here to see this shit, bro. Like for real, man. Like. There was a funny thing, man. Back in the day, man, me and Dustyn, we would get on Friday the 13th with Reggie and Pedro, and sometimes Willie would get on there. Sometimes Danny Lancaster would get on there with us. I can't recall if Gino ever got on there with us. He may have got on there one or twice. But, bro, we'd get up on there and we would just, like, kill all of the campers before Jason could kill anybody, bro. And like we did that so much that they put a chip into the game, or they like fixed it to where you can't kill each other no more. I'm like, yo, bro, that was because of us, bro. Like I'm 1,000% certain because
that my brother.
Crazy, bro.
That's my brother. Like we said, we're gonna have friends and family. And you know what's fire about it? What you was talking about, this is impeccable time. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fire segue. When you brought up the Freddy versus the 13 game you used to play, that was around when I think after that it led up to Among Us, and that's when and then so that's perfect timing because that's when if you probably don't remember the timeline knowing you, but I remember because I started becoming cool with somebody about to pull up next. And then that was always, I remember you talked to Dustyn, and I started talking to Dustyn more. You know, like I said, he helped with the pod. It was always this dude and Dustyn, and that's around when me and you became boys. Yeah, because that's when I joined in with the chat. And shout out to my boy. You heard? Dre's here, but the original co-host, you know, Joe Machismo. Ooh yeah, what's up, Joe?
I'll be down later.
What's good, Joe? Oh man, what's goody, bro?
Yeah, let's roll this championship blunt up, nigga.
Yeah, I feel you. Man, shouting out our boy, our brother. You heard our brother Dustyn Rider, man. And especially like the moments we were talking about on the PlayStation. The pay-per-view chats, oh man, those are some weird.
That thing got me kicked out my first faction. I wouldn't even be BC if it wasn't for Dustyn.
Man, Dustyn Jordan BC was a moment in itself, bro. First Fadia Mania ever, and he brought Loso with him is what made it so amazing, bro. Like,
and that's a toxic nigga to bring with you.
That's what brother stuff really took over that whole group because, bro, like FWO really was like the old guard, bro. Like, hey, Chino, and
he talking LeBron James. He talking LeBron James era. He fucking ridiculous is getting emotional over LeBron James.
Yo, and I can hold you because, man, honestly, like, really, the anime group started first, and I did like those. You know how I do those head cutout videos and shit. I had a couple of those, like I was putting myself on Stone Cold, like fucking niggas up in a couple of videos and shit. And so Hey ran out of the group because I was like fucking Hey up in a couple of them. He ends up going and making like a wrestling group, but like that wasn't all I ever like. We did all type of videos. It wasn't just wrestling, you know. He took that wrestling video and started the fading shit. You know what I'm saying? And fucking in that group,
Dinner Club. You got a Facebook.
Them niggas was they was like really wild with taking it too seriously. You know what I'm saying? And they was spazzing out on Ari. And when I got up in there, I was like, everybody in this group, everybody put Ari, my nigga. So me, Ari,
my bad,
up.
My bad. I forgot. We not. My bad. We not in the chat. My bad.
Now me and Ari linked up.
We are live.
You know how that rivalry. You know how that rivalry go.
Dustyn over there on FWO and Loso, you know. But Dustyn hit me up one day and he's like, "Oh, he hit me up because me, Dustyn, and Kenneth Lane had a fade, bro. That was so fire."
Yo. Don't mention Kenneth. Don't mention Kenneth. No. Because if I remember, no. I don't have no problem with Kenneth. Okay. But I remember last time Kenneth's name was mentioned on this pod, it was real spooky. So I respect it. I don't remember. Yeah. I don't. Hey, no, Joe, shut up. Don't make me.
I don't know this.
Respect my friend. I don't mean it like that. Come on, bro. Yo, stop. See, I got you for at least a second. I got you, bro. I got you. Just for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Penalty box. You got it. Sometimes
you gotta be up like, yo, these dudes in FWO are weird, but I see you and Ari. You guys seem like normal people, bro. Like, yo, man, I'm thinking I might need to switch factions, you know? And I'm like, yo, talk to Loso too, because Loso seemed like the only normal one over there, bro. Like, see if he interested in it. Yo, so Dustyn and Loso, they had the fade set up with Chino as a special guest referee. And they turned on him and they just jumped Chino. And Chino got so emotional over this fake fade, bro. We were in the chat laughing our asses off, bro.
All right, Dre, ready? I'll take that Chino moment and I'll raise you when we was in your group. And this man went on the internet, sat on his front porch, and threatened to shoot people with special needs shooters. I'm being nice from what he said.
Yo, thank you. I'm sorry. I had to pause you, but thank you, yo. I'm sorry. No, I am giving him his credit. Yo, thank you. Yo, that growth. My brother, you know what we talking about. Growth. Because, yo, where I thought he was about to go. Yo, this is for Dustyn Rider. Let's keep this stream live and rolling. All right? No, we don't know what I mean?
Yeah, so threatening Dre with with the special needs shooters was diabolical. Cause it was like, wait, what? Like everybody was like, wait, did you just threaten him with like slow class people? So they're ready to die. I said, bro, you said that's on the internet.
That dude Chino stayed crashing out. But yo, on to Dustyn, bro. Yo, this is I hate to bring this memory up, bro. I ain't gonna hold it, man. But I got it because it's too funny. The catfish story, bro. And why did that motherfucker have to target my boy Dustyn? Well, my boy Dustyn was too smart. He hit his boy up. He's like, Dre, I need you to look into this for me. I think I'm being catfished. I think it might be a dude trying to catfish me, bro. And that's the worst part. I'm like, if this fine female begging me for dick pics, Dre, begging me, bro. But something feel off. Can you go just check they Facebook and look into
do that background check. Do that background check.
Bro, I did the background check for him. So first red flag, I'm like, yo, this female got nothing.
Yo. See, I love y'all. I do. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Y'all ain't doing nothing wrong, but I had to warn y'all because sometimes y'all be forgetting. Because I stepped away because I remembered the story, and then you said the pick part. You didn't have to say that, Dre. You didn't have to say what type of picks. You didn't.
You could have said Richard.
Yo, you
could have said Richard, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dre. I had to. I heard the other screen. I said, "Oh no, we're not."
Now I'm bugging. I have to pause it right there. I was in the heat of the moment.
Bro. I don't think it was the pause he's talking about.
This nigga, we found out it was this dude who been always like. He was like the online clout chaser, bro. Mike Dixon, bro. Like this dude.
Wow.
He would always wait.
Name dropping. Okay. We heard people.
I've no respect for this nigga. I'm talking about my boy Dustyn, boy.
Is crazy.
Yo.
Y'all don't have to. And it makes sense. You know, this is what Dustyn had to go through. He accepted us. Why did he accept us?
You want to hear about what Dustyn had to go through?
You cut me off. Allegedly.
Allegedly, facts.
Okay, grab a collar. That was fire. That was fire.
Since we doing words, right?
Allegedly.
Shout out to the. You already know where I'm going with this, Pratt. Shout out to the GOAT Dustyn, right?
Oh no!
So we was having one of our famous BC chats arguments. I forgot who exactly Dustyn was arguing.
Oh no!
And somebody said something very slick to Dustyn, like you don't got enough wins.
No. Come. Oh my god!
My boy Dustyn stopped what he was doing and said, all aura. My boy stopped what he was doing. You can hear a pin drop in the room. And that nigga said, I have a plethora of victories. The whole room stopped. Everybody stopped arguing. It was like, did this nigga just say plethora?
I didn't even know that was a word. Too, man.
You ain't know that was a word.
Dustyn had some bars too at that
not at that moment. It was full niggatry going on.
Oh, my side hurt. Oh, man. I miss you, Dustyn.
Dustyn was the only white boy that I think I allowed to say nigga.
Dustyn was literally.
I can hold you. Dustyn would have got that pass from me.
Yeah, Dustyn would have got that pass first ballot hold.
Yo. I get it. You know what? That's my last thought. Kick you out. This is obviously the group chat live. This is the group chat live right here. This is the group chat live.
You're doing a great job.
Champion Toxic is here for us.
Sometimes I gotta stop y'all. Sometimes.
You're doing a great job, bro.
Nah, you're doing a great job, Fred.
Because I be liking the stories. Y'all know me. I be like, well, he did say yo. Because I said that Dustyn got my attention the way I would never forget. And I wish I knew exactly what it was. But the way, and it might have been against Big K. I think somebody said something about Big K. And the way Dustyn replied, I was like, yo, I think I know him.
The dog strikes again.
Yo, I think I know him because he's talking crazy.
Nah, my favorite Dustyn moment, I'm not even gonna lie. I used to, outside of the chat, I used to message Dustyn, and this man used to love Marco Stunt. Now, you know how I feel about Marco Stunt, bro. So one day, he was having a match with Sonny Kiss. And they was doing something.
I'm not going to have to kick you off.
I'm going to keep it PG. There was something in the ring. Now, if you know Sonny Kiss's behavior.
Okay, all right.
There was something in the ring. So I messaged Dustyn. I sent him the picture of what was in the ring. I was like, yo, your boy out here playing with a David and Goliath. This Dustyn in capital letters messaged me back. The item that you're referring to as a David and a Goliath is the most diabolical thing you've ever done, Joe. This is crazy. I don't even want to have this discussion no more. So, I'm not going to tell the chat what the picture was. I'm going to send it into the chat later. I'm going to go into the Dustyn chat. And I'm going to go find that picture. Because this man roasted me for like 2 or 3 days, bro. This man literally was like, I should take this into the chat and roast you, but I'm not even going to do that right now. Shout out to my boy Dustyn. He saved me from a roast.
That's going to be that one person when like all the groups be constantly at war with each other. He was like the one person knowing like, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember
but the thing is, don't get it twisted. He was with all the shits. He was
right. But everybody fucked with him. Like Eric, I remember when it was like the 100% and or the 99%,
the 98%.
98%.
That's the faction I got kicked out of.
Yeah, they fucked with Dustyn even when they was beefing with Bullet Club. Then you had FWO, even when the FWO would take it easy on Dustyn. He'd be the only one that really has out on.
That check again. We gonna roll a big one for my boy Dustyn tonight, Dre. We're gonna do something crazy.
Yeah,
We on ECT time today, Dre.
I definitely need to roast something after this, bro.
Oh man, not facts. This
man,
one.
that's the reason I started potting.
Bro,
like Frost,
all of
like
us.
Frost
What do you mean? All of us.
Like
all of us. All of us. Everybody in the group chat that pods, we all could thank Dustyn. No cap. No cap. I remember when Dustyn always
and COVID. Dustyn
I don't
and
know
COVID.
about Ari and Loso because Ari and Loso was doing the podcast thing.
I will let you talk to them. They will tell you that it was Dustyn.
I was gonna say I didn't know if he started it, but I know Dustyn helped because me and Dustyn would help them with like covers and all type of shit when they were doing they get your bars off for a minute. And that's what pushed me to doing a podcast. Dustin's like, yo, bro, we've been in the background kind of doing helping out, but not really, like we're not on the show. We just do like the covers and shit like that. Right. Like we should do another YouTube channel or whatever,
Right.
Ready? Here we go.
That's when we started doing the bash at the beats and
that was fire.
Shit.
And
then like
fire. Maybe a couple niggas got cooked on them bashes at the beach. We're not gonna say no names.
I remember Dustyn had a fire.
We're not gonna say no names.
Yeah, Dustyn and Loso, I believe, and Dustyn and Ari had one, I believe. I remember, you two had a crazy one, bro. Y'all reggae one was fucking. That was the best I ain't gonna hold you. That reggae one.
I remember.
Family members sitting me up.
That was
hitting me up like, yo.
That was literally Brooklyn versus Connecticut. That wasn't even a reggae thing.
It made me mad because out of all the ones that they muted and stuff was ours.
Because we had bangers.
That's what like, yo, what?
Crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, he passed away not too long after that, though. And and then we got right into the Twitch shit. You know what I'm saying? And the journey began, bro. But
let's talk about it.
We've been holding my man down, man. We've been holding him down for a long time, man. We all fucking got crazy love for this nigga, man. But the thing that made Dustyn, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro, because I lost a lot of family, a lot of friends. But Dustyn is like one person, like I'm gonna keep his name alive till I die, bro. Cause at my rock bottom, bro, I had some crazy shit go down, bro. Like I had that dude hit me up at my lowest point possible and was like, yo, bro, with everything you got going on, come out here to Georgia, bro. Like I talked to my mom. You could come out here and live with us until you get back on your feet and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Which was crazy because the situation that I had, well, not getting into detail, was like a strong, like dead rock bottom, And I didn't have really nowhere to go at that point. Damn near, it was damn near like, oh damn, I might be homeless, and like I had family members who didn't even, have they doors open initially. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted money more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck your situation. What's profitable for me? You know what I'm saying? What do I get out of it? And this dude who, granted, I didn't know you for 7-8 years at this point. You know what I'm saying? Online,
right?
These are people who were my blood. These are people who are my blood. These are people I know my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you showed me you more realer than all of them, bro. Cause fucking in that situation, bro, that gesture, you know what I'm saying, alone was not extended from any of those family. You showed me in that part, you more family than any of them, bro. That's how I look at it.
No, real talk.
Nigga, I'm in my rock bottom right now, bro.
Yeah, I just appreciate it.
But hold on.
Show their character, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, you show me who you are. You show me your real character right there. That was like the most realest shit, bro. That's why, like, I'll never forget about that. No disrespect, Dustyn. I'll never forget you, Dustyn, because that shit, it was like I can't forget about it. Shit was traumatic.
No, real talk was
and that was like some shit that I was just like, damn, that was like the realest shit, a motherfucker.
Somebody on the whole other side of the state.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Crazy.
And real talk, home. Let's talk about the chat. Y'all can hear we got like a friendship, a bond. I'm not gonna lie, Dustyn was the glue. He really was. When any arguments or anything rally up, like he literally was the one. Like, all right, bro, y'all calm down, y'all all relaxing. Like, he really was that guy. Like, he was the peacekeeper. He really was.
I don't know how many times Dustyn saved Francisco.
You remember the first crash out after Dustyn died, where everybody was like, "Damn, we wish Dustyn was the balance of the group," because he just left the group with like 12 of the craziest niggas from around the country, just full level niggatry and in pain. That first crash out of the chat.
He was the Southern connection too. So we have all the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, and then like we had that one Southern dude. It was Dustyn, who was just like the
guys, why are we doing this? Guys, what band, guys? What band?
Yeah, no, for real. Like, he was the guy that, man, think about it. Like, think about what y'all doing, though.
If we really being honest about shit, nigga, Dustyn's one of the reasons why I got back into the studio making music. After he died, nigga, that shit fucked me up, bro. And then, like, we've had conversations when, like, I heard his music and he heard, like, I sent to some of my songs. I think it's like, yo, you really can rap. I didn't know that. Dustyn was the first person on OTR to know that I could rap.
Yeah, you gotta get back all that too, bro. Because we definitely expect an album by the end of the year, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, no, I've been busy, bro. I've been busy.
Like I said, I said it before, but I wouldn't be able to do this.
Time is crazy.
Yeah, wait, no, Joe, I rebuttal because I need a comic book by the end of the year.
No, it's not even that. They burned the studio down, Dre. They set this nigga's studio on fire, bro. That's what stopped the process.
Touche.
I can't do that if a nigga burned this nigga shit down because he not doing what he need to do.
But real talk, we wouldn't even be here to even talk about Dustyn on this platform. I ain't gonna lie, Dustyn kind of, like I always said this. I was just talking about wrestling in the chat. I remember everybody left. Joe was there. Most of it was kind of me, Joe, and Dustyn at certain points. Sometimes but it was mostly us three. That's why those were my guys. And then Dre became my guy. But it was when we was talking, and Dustyn on the same route, bro. Just do it. You tell all this wrestling knowledge, just do it. Frost Heenan, stick with it. Even easier, just do Frost Heenan. And I remember I was like, I'm gonna do it. But I even told him, like, even though I talk inactive, it's hard for me to do that one-on-one. He was like, yo, I'll pull up. Literally, the first Frost Heenan thing, Dustyn was there. That was the first dude. And even when I went to OH WE WRASSLIN, Dustyn was the first guest. That is fire. I was always so lucky.
Nah, you know what's funny about Dustyn too, man? So if it wasn't for Dustyn, I would have been BC, and neither would Frass. Because when Dustyn asked me to join BC, right? I told him, I was like, yeah, I'll join, but Frass gotta come with me. He was like, yeah, I like Frass.
Yeah. We did talk. And I ain't gonna lie, we talked a lot after that. And he's that Bulldog love. You heard? Georgia Bulldogs. That was my guy.
Yeah, man.
I just love Dustyn because his slick talking ability it rivaled New Yorkers. I ain't never met somebody that like calmly sweet talk you down. Calmly. Make you think about your life crazy.
Yeah, he would troll the hell out of a nigga too sometimes. Just to be on your nerves, bro, with the Tekashi shit, man. He would advocate for Tekashi. So
hated Dustyn during that whole Tekashi shit.
Nothing wrong snitching. I'm like, yo, bro.
You would message me at 4 in the morning talking about this is the king of New York.
I mean, that's my guy because he do know how to troll and he know how to troll his friends. Once again, that's like my statement, like telling them know your friends. That man knew his friends.
Oh yeah, he would trouble with that Tekashi with the blood.
First of all, Tekashi, he knew how to get out of. You know, Tekashi would get everybody mad, but then he always had special people he liked for certain individuals, and he know for me. We argue about this all the time. He liked it. Quad. Hurting Kevin Nash, and I used to hate it. Why do you like him? Why are you a fan? You can't even walk, Dustyn. Are you kidding me? The jackknife is the best thing. The last ride. What is that? I said, come on, bro. Come on.
When he was building up James Ellsworth, he was like, "Yo, this might be the greatest. This might be the greatest job ever." It's like, please cut it out.
Can't even walk
that shit out.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I do realize I be picking up certain traits that you used to do, Dustin. I be trying to be peaceful. I be trying hard.
No peace in that chat. It's too many.
Yeah, I be trying, Dustin.
It's too many.
I don't know how you did it. I be trying. I swear I be trying. I be starting off with morning motivation.
Right now, Dustin would go into the chat and be like, "What in the Kanye West is going on here?"
Why are there? Never mind. I almost saw us.
Hey, we doing good. Y'all doing good. Hey, now, hold on.
Let's see.
Right, no. I see it's happening. No, stop.
Relax.
Oh boy.
God dang, bro.
Oh, shit.
I had to fire the lady. We're not gonna talk about that.
Wow.
Now you know what's so funny? Dustin definitely would have been in timeline 619, without a doubt.
Stop. Now you're going too far off topic. Stop, chill out. Yeah, chill out.
You way too advanced in it.
Yeah.
That was for y'all. That was subliminal.
All right, let's talk about the pay-per-views so we can keep it somewhat wrestling still. Let's talk about the pay-per-views we used to watch as a group. I don't know. I sent it a link to Eric.
Mania?
I we saw All In.
Now I remember that one when DeAndre got drunk.
No, like the original. The original.
Passed out
I was about to song. We saw
the original, yeah.
What?
Back before AEW.
I used to hate Dustin and Joe ASAP. You watching the pay-per-view?
He was a big advocate for Orange Cassidy and Velveteen Dream.
He was crazy. No, it was crazy.
Hit off for those two.
He was. We're not gonna act like he wasn't. He was.
He made me a fan. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey. Whoa, pause. Hey, another man that you a fan of another man. That's a
yo. I'm about to put a timer in the corner. See how long I don't kick somebody out. Cause what? Once again, all I'm gonna say is know your friends.
I mean, I could have said he's a motherfucker.
Yeah, look. What are you doing? What are you doing? Cat said I could have said it. Gonna say it.
Relax, like you gotta relax. Like all y'all niggas in here, y'all got to relax. Like I feel like everybody should just relax.
I'm so bad Dusty can't see this WrestleMania.
Man, I wish, really though, when Big K got Battle Rap Champion of the Year.
Yeah, I remember that was the moment in chat because we was like, damn, Dustin could have seen
that
this
one right there. Was like, damn, I wish Dustin could have seen that, bro, because that was his guy.
That's what I'm saying. For me, Cody was the same level when he won that title.
Was Dustin alive when he went back to the E, or did he die before that?
Nah, he died before that.
Damn, so he didn't even get to see
That's why I said he didn't even get to see his whole run. That's why I said Dustin would have been. Oh my gosh, that chat!
The last thing he saw was.
Oh my gosh, I would have had to mute the chat. I would have. I'm telling you, I would have had to mute.
He would have been cried like he cried when Kofi won. That would have. Dustin would have been in that bitch going crazy. You're in the land. He my son.
He would have literally woke up the chat with "whoa."
Yeah, he would have spazzed after that.
Damn, man, Dustin getting to see that Mama Rhodes promo, either that whole Mama Rhodes. Yo, he would have hated The Rock.
Oh yeah. God,
he would have 30-piece The Rock every day.
Dustin, I love 30-piece Mandy Rose.
Oh my God! I used to love that.
She deserved to get 30. What do you mean?
That's when I used to love Dustin. I ain't gonna lie. I was that man in the background. Like, get him, Dustin.
No, she needs to be 30. She's garbage.
No, we're not doing that. That was well deserved.
That was well deserved slander.
He used to get so upset, and I used to love it. Yeah, get him, Dustin. Get him. Why is she on my TV?
Thank God he didn't see her as champion. He would have been sick.
Man.
Yo. He would have
That was
rioted.
my guy right there, man.
Yeah, man. His spaz moments, his crash out moments was amazing.
It wasn't even crash out though. It was just sophisticated violence. That's what I call it.
Well, yeah, that's why I said his crash out moments was
It
lovely.
literally would make you feel dumb.
Yeah, bro. You really make me think about what you
I was
did.
just about to say that. I was just about to say you got to think about it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this nigga
Like,
still
damn,
on his
am I
first.
wrong?
He on his first round. I'm out here about to drop a haymaker. This nigga dropping haymakers.
He already rebutted the haymaker. Like I got
bro, because he like Dustyn has that super surf or when he can just come and do a shoulder lead, the crowd going crazy. Dustyn even have to do nothing.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a fact.
Oh man, yo, Friday the 13th. I'm sorry, but I just have to go back to it, man. I remember us playing with Reggie, and me and Dustyn would laugh so hard because we'd be playing with Reggie one moment, he'd be talking, we all be talking. The next moment, Reggie just starts snoring and be knocked out of sleep on the fucking game.
Oh yeah, I'll match you one. You remember when DeAndre was an alcoholic and he would just be belligerent?
The names, y'all. The names. I can't clip none of this. I cannot clip this. If you don't use the names, I can clip this story.
Anyway, like I was saying, when DeAndre was an alcoholic and he would beat the chat wallet, and Dustyn would be like, "Yo, bro, you good?" Dustyn be like, "Yo, bro, why are you yelling at the mic so heavy right now? What's going on over there?"
Bro,
and then the nigga would pass out and start snoring. He'd be like, "Yo," Dustyn be like, "Yo, y'all hear that?"
Reggie would kill me
Please
with that,
don't
bro.
tell no stories.
Yeah, I remember we would play the WWE 2K tag team. It was me and Dustyn versus R&P. I'm just gonna say that. And bro, Dustyn was like, "What the fuck? This motherfucker's doing finishing moves like as soon as the match starts. Like this nigga made all of his moves finisher moves, bro. Like as soon as the match started, dude hit us with the fucking angle slam. We were like, what the fuck?" Yo, we was rolling, bro, man. We got some great memories with Dustyn, man. Miss that guy, man.
I remember when Dustyn ran FX Duck, what was it, FXT? Right? And he would literally be trolling us the whole time. You're like, "Oh yeah," because this is why they know about fading, right? He's like, yeah. You're gonna fade this guy. He's not really that good. It was also. He was like, "It's all right." He said, "It's gonna be a walk in the park." I said, "All right, I'll let this nigga put the battery in my back." I'm like, yeah. My motherfucking head split. Then they go message me laughing. He's like, "Hey, you put up a good fight."
Hey, yo.
Fuck you, Dustyn. I just got my
Hey, yo, you put up a good fight. I see you. I see you.
I can tell you, by the way, that's game. That's why he whooped your ass like that. But I believe in you.
Yo,
damn, bro.
So then that's when I had to go on the whole run. I'll never forget. That's when I went on the run. I was like, all right, I'm going to go at BC niggas. I'm going to go at these Fademan niggas. So I remember I would just shoot shots at Dre for no reason. Dre used to just get shot at him. So I remember I was faded as Kane. And it was a picture of a nigga that looked just like Dre with Kane choking him, right? I said, oh, yeah, I'm using this in my next fade, nigga. I can't fucking wait, right? So I think I was battling Georgie. And I used the picture. This nigga Dustyn messaged me. He was like, "You're getting it now. That's right. You got to shoot straight at everybody. Get your name out there."
Like the Sith Master.
That's right. Shoot shots at everybody. Get your name out there. Good job.
I'm not gonna lie. You definitely shoot shots at everybody. Cause who's Georgie?
Yo,
the little British nigga.
This guy, man.
Oh, never mind.
You don't remember the Brit? You don't remember the British nigga? That'd be like,
yeah,
guys, I can't stay up and fade, guys. It's 3 a.m. over here. It's like, nigga, it's 9.
Yeah, y'all mean.
We mean.
Yeah.
Why was Georgie hanging out with niggas? The type of niggas we were.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Okay, that was yeah, all right. That was valid. That's what I'm saying. Dustyn was outside too. I'm like, bro, you got people scared of him. What's going on?
I remember some of Dustyn's bars, but that nigga said another pussy. He said another pussy rapper died. Someone called Fox News today. Yo, gotta find the song. I gotta find the song. What up, Doc?
Alright, forget your bars off podcast.
The fuck is this nigga in the goddamn, like, you look like in a trippy Willy Wonka dream. What was the song?
Usually the one with the lights. That's
Take
lots
your
like that.
hand and you'll see your imagination.
You
That's
lucky I'm not playing
true.
no music right now. You would have seen the full power if I was playing music. Them bitches be dancing, nigga. I be in this.
Nah, I already know. No, type shit. I got the vibes in the room. They already know. As soon as you hit them with the purple lights. But nah, what we talking about? I'm here for my boy Dustyn, though. Fuck you, Tom.
All I gotta say is, Ari, when it's close to midnight and something evil lurking in the dark, the lights be coming in handy. Oh, can I pick the color? Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
But nah, son. You already know, man. What's good, man? It's your boy Ari Starks, man. We here, man, ready to chat about some wrestling, WrestleMania weekend.
No wrestling. No
wrestling. Oh, my bad. I looked at the thing. My bad.
No. We reminiscing on Dustyn. Yeah, we only got like 20 minutes left. He's over here for a minute.
Oh, say less. Well, the best thing for me that had a personal thing with me for Dustyn, finally watched Sons of Anarchy this year, which was a show he wanted me to watch.
Put you to watch that show forever,
bro. He was on my body about that shit.
When I say forever.
And Ari, he was right about everything about that show, bro.
Ari, his stubbornness. Ari will not do something. This nigga took 8 years to watch this show. They'd be like, this is the greatest show ever. We all looking at this nigga like, yo, now it's the greatest. Now it's, yo.
Well, greatest show ever. I ain't gonna say all of that. It was hard. It was a fire show.
I'm not gonna lie. A bird might poop on you because of Dustyn. I'm like, bro, nah, you not gonna be out here saying this show even good. I ain't gonna lie, I remember him. That was chat known. Yo, you about to watch?
Nah, man, we definitely always connected on shows like that. I make sure we could connect on Sons of Anarchy now, but I mean, we had Walking Dead. I mean, shit like that, man. But another thing that he put me on some dope shit too was George Carlin, the comedian. Like, I've always heard about him and such, but when he just actually put me on to certain joints about him, it was funny. I was just talking to Sue about him a couple days ago, and I was like, yeah, Dustyn put me onto this comic, George Carlin, that's literally like the perfect mix of like Bill Burr and like, you know what I'm saying, just that with hella social awareness and shit. But it's like, I just always loved the dope shit he was able to put me on to, man, because he never put me on to no whack shit.
Bro. He always had the sleepers. I'm not gonna hold you. He definitely had a lot of sleepers. I mean, sleepers in everything. Like everything. I do give him that. He did have sleepers in everything.
Nah, real talk, man. There's so many dope things that Dustyn would be happy to see right now, man. Especially, like I said, we got Cody going into Mania. Just his whole run, he would have been, you know what I'm saying? He would have been untouchable in shit talking.
Yo, we said that. You missed it. I said if Dustyn was around for Cody run, literally he would have woke up the chat with whoa. Like, hey, literally would have woke up the chat with hey, everybody get up.
Cody versus Sue going into this Mania weekend would have been diabolical.
Yo,
all that shit talking would have been crazy.
Ridiculous. But I'm not gonna lie, if it was a prediction, I got Dustyn 2-1.
Yeah. It would have got a little crazy. Yeah, Dustyn don't play about Cody.
Yeah, that's his guy. His rebuttals is ridiculous.
He don't play about that, man, son. But he was an amazing dude, man. Dustyn was an amazing dude to know, man. You know what I'm saying? He was like a chameleon in a sense where he was able to adapt to so many different personalities in our group, you know what I'm saying? And he had something that he was able to connect with each one of us, you know, which made something really special. Like, we all have our personal stories with him and such that makes him, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say he's kind of like the Swiss Army knife for friends, you know?
No, real talk. That's a fact.
If you needed a laugh, you needed, you know what I'm saying, somebody to, you know what I'm saying, have a personal talk with, you know what I'm saying, have some real just intellectual talks with, man, shit. Or sometimes you just want to sit back and just listen and just learn some shit sometimes, you know? It was always good to have a guy like that. And just sometimes the voice of reason for some shit, you know, because
he really was. Definitely was. He was the voice of reason. I'm not for the chat. He definitely was.
Nah, real shit.
I remember
If he was to tell you he was wilding, you probably was wilding.
Yeah, most likely he was wilding.
You know?
Most
But
likely.
nah, man. He's a great friend to have, man. Amazing to be able to have him around for the time that he was around in my life. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very big positive impact on me and some of the things that I got going on here, you know, that I still think about where I'm like, oh man, Dustyn would love this, or this was something Dustyn would have been doing or talking about or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, that this guy's still on my mind. Like, I don't know, I'm not used to, you know what I'm saying, losing friends like that. So it's like the fact that he's still, you know what I'm saying, in my mind and his impact, and I can think about his likes and dislikes of things, you know what I'm saying, just in my everyday life is a very interesting thing, man. That is, like I said, once again shows how much of an impact he had on all of us. To the fact that, you know, say we even doing this show for him, you know. So once again, shout out to you for doing this, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to him for being him, and shout out to, you know what I'm saying, him and his family and all of that such, you know.
And I do want to say this. So and I hope this. I'm probably gonna clip this for him, because one thing we did talk about on the side was how Willie finesse was stories and angle. Me and Dustyn really used to talk about on the side, like stories Willie could take, what route he should go, the heel turn. Like we used to really sit there and always talk about it. So I do want to say, Willie finesse, you are cooking. Keep cooking, bro. And Dustyn is definitely proud, bro. Definitely. Remember all the good words Dustyn said to you, because you had your own personal relationship. So I'm not going to deep dive in, but I know by the side conversation me and Dustyn had, that man has been rooting for you since day one. I just wanted to say that. So going back to you saying the Swiss Army knife, that man doesn't, everybody, no matter where you live, Dustyn will connect with you. It doesn't matter.
Real talk, man. That's the main himself, man.
No, that's just a fact. It is sad. I really wish he could see everything Cody is doing right now. I do think about that a lot. That was his man. He supported that man. Saw he leave WWE, but it's just, I wish he could see that all of that Cody did was worth it.
Facts.
It was worth it. Like, him not to see he didn't even make AEW, did he? I don't think Dustyn
AEW started in 2019. Damn near now.
Nah, damn, 2019. God damn. So yeah, Mr. AEW, what Cody built, and then Cody. Oh man, I can hear him. Even Cody leaving. Oh my gosh, I can hear him going from supporting AEW to nah. They don't like Cody. F them. Oh man, bro.
Nah, man. Yeah, dude. It would have been an amazing WrestleMania weekend with our boy. But he's always going to be in the thoughts, you know what I'm saying, in moments like these. This is the thing that brought us together. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap, wrestling, music, you know what I'm saying, entertainment, you know what I'm saying, like-minded minds of things that we just come together, of things that we love, that is our comfort zones. We came together with those, you know what I'm saying? Things that that's all of our comfort zones, and it made us all one big comfort zone for each other, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, man. Like I said, shout out to the group, man. Shout out to Dustyn.
Yeah, because I am pulling up at a 2:20 marker. I do want to say shout out to my co-host, the whole effing show. Shout out to the original co-host for pulling up, Joe Machismo. And I already know, Ari, it's kind of special that the people that did pull up is the original of the chat. And Dustyn was the link to all of those that make him my brother today. You already know, shout out to Ari Starks from Get Your Bars Off podcast. Anything else you want to shout out?
Yo, man, just shout out to the family, man. You already know, man. I love all my brothers, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate every day that, you know what I'm saying, we stay connected. Real shit.
It's a fact. And ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania weekend has begun. Because SmackDown is the pre-show. So WrestleMania weekend has begun. NXT in the morning. And you don't even got to wait that long. Take a shower and eat something. And then you got night one of WrestleMania. And night two, ladies and gentlemen, night two is on 420. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
The pack has touched down.
Be safe. All right. Stay inside. Call a friend that knows a friend to know a friend. It's 420. WrestleMania. Get the big screen. Roll up. Because I am.
For real.
I am. Well, once again, shout out to Dre, the whole effing show. Shout out to Joe Machismo. Shout out to Suplex Dinner Club for being in the chat. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Vache also being in the chat. Shout out to Loso also from Get Your Bars Off podcast with my guy Ari Starks. Man, this is WrestleMania, bro. I am beyond hyped, and I gotta say this, man. I love you. I love you. I appreciate you, and bro, you will always be reminded to the world, especially the wrestling community.
Love you, Dustyn.
Dustyn, man. I just don't even have enough time to talk about what you mean. Shout out to Dustyn and WrestleMania. Oh, I don't know what to say. What will happen? What shocker? Who will return? What's going to happen on the Raw after Mania? There's so much to predict. I might do another pod Sunday morning. Saturday, I ain't going to have no time. So maybe Sunday morning to get Raw after Mania prediction. So shout out to all of y'all. I love y'all. Thank you to the viewers and supporters. Sit back and forever relax.